Hey, let's make a Dark Rider with
Lost Will.
this time he's in an episode.
I know.
So yeah, I'm finally on Island 5 since I started the second Doctor. Well, I 5-starred the second Doctor Who Island, but I haven't finished it yet because I need the Indoraptor that you get on this island. But yeah, so I did a little thing. I put some shops down, put a science center down. I put in some of these guys, the Crichtonosauruses, which are literally just other ones in the Ankylosaur family.
Dinosaurs.
Yes. I'll be going over that way in a moment because you could see there's a path going that way. But I'll just quickly show the reputation area. I have to get to the last option, like the last thing I unlock from the security center is of course the Indoraptor genomes. Which, ironically enough, in the same category is the Pteranodon. So I have to, if I want them, I have to wait till I get to the end of the science, to the security one as well.
What correctly I want you to do?
That one, you have to get the stars to 3 and have that maintained for 3 minutes. Alright, so now we have what I've been preparing over here. I gave the choice to one of the only main viewers of this series, which is Suki, because she's also the only one that actually constantly gives me names for the dinosaurs, because no one else actually gave names. So I have a list of names that I'm going to be using 2 of them for, but I gave her a choice. Normally I put Rexes in this enclosure, but I gave her a choice, and this time we're going to have 2 Indominous Rexes.
So technically T-Rex was just Indominous.
Yes. So here's the first one. Of course we're on this side of the sun, so we can't really see its colouring properly. Nice job.
Terrifying. So lonely. Bye-bye,
Oh, why is... There we go. I don't know what. What? Why are you trying to give me this some type of low ass angle? There we go.
I'd work with you anytime.
Yeah, so now my view, literally my view, like the gas count and everything's gonna go skyrocketing, so all my stars. But here is the second Indominus, because I did the same thing with the T-Rex where I changed its genome to have them able to sustain 2 of them in one enclosure. And this is what I mean when I said earlier in an episode where you can really just ignore dino rating. Because, like, if I go to... Actually, I should check that. Okay, grassland's fine, forest is fine, wetlands... Okay, so they're happy. Thank God. I actually should have checked that when I released the first one. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty nice. And...
I like the darker one.
Yeah, the dark one looks a bit better. But, yeah, so if I go into here, and you see there, it says 3 out of 16 and 689 by 2500. Now, most of that rating now comes from the Indominuses. The 3 out of 16 is just how many species of dinosaurs I have to have on the island. And before I forget, I might want to put in feeders.
That might be a big important thing.
I forgot that I was going to wait till they were released before putting these in, because I didn't want just to, well, be refilling feeders that aren't feeding dinosaurs. I'll put a second one in just in case.
2's always good.
Yeah, usually if like there's something like these or something, I don't know, like a pack of 3 to 5 raptors, I'll always put in 2 just in case. But yeah, it's like technically I only have to have 16 dinosaurs on this island, so literally only need 13 more, and I've still got a shit ton of space to deal with, and most of that will be chewed up after I do the main missions when I do the herbivore enclosure, because I'll be having a big ass one of them. But like I think my dinosaur rating was like 600 or something. Each of these are worth like 338. So that 600 something, these two alone are doing almost all of that. And that's what I mean. It's just like the these two are kind of pulling in all of my dinosaur rating right now. And if I do that with other stuff that has big rating, like my rating will just skyrocket. And my money's going to be skyrocketing too, because now people are actually... Oh. So, retro, current gen or next gen? Which is... Either way I'm going to get good stuff.
Next.
Next gen, turn that to max. So,
No manager?
Nope. See, this part, after one of their updates, literally became useless. Because back when it first came out when we were playing, you needed to set some of the things to like certain varieties, so that way you could easily get your 5 stars for that. Now, it literally, as long as they're filling in the requirements needed, you don't need to care.
Oh.
Like, if I go to viewer management, like, drinks across the board good. Apparently this one's complaining about shopping, but I can fix that. But literally all of this is like in the 90s to 100s now. And like they made that kind of easier to the point where it's like you don't have to worry about setting that to fun or that to shopping or whatever. I think the option's still there, but it's actually become pointless this time. Well, of course we're going to do the 2s. Yeah, we want that one. Max that out. How much do you want for it? Okay, $40, sure. That's what you people want.
Sheesh.
Well, apparently I wasn't making a profit. Like, that's what you do. That's, like, when it comes to this, that's actually the thing that most people don't realize is people think that when you increase the management staff, they think, oh, it's going to cost more and more running costs. That doesn't mean anything. It literally just means that you have to get this to the point where you see your total per minute at 0, and then you go 1 higher, or 2 higher. And then you know you're making a profit, but they're still happy. But, like, this one I understand. $32 for the Giganoto steak, which is the best one. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But, like, the tooth, how much am I... it costs me apparently $26 to get each tooth, which I'm guessing in this area I could literally just pick up a shit ton. And I'm charging them for $40, and that's making people happy.
Hey, at least you're getting 203.
Yeah, I'm getting $203 per minute. Like how I'm already at 7 million. And like I'm already almost at 4 stars. Literally, all I've done is this little area here, because most of this is 2 power stations and just the junk I'm going to need to make sure my park stays managed. You've got this one enclosure here, this little area here. I've still got all this, and we're going over here to all this. I haven't touched any of this yet, and I'm almost at 4 stars.
All I'm gonna say is Mario Kart. Anyone? You got a track?
Alright, so I'm going to build another enclosure.
They don't make cars.
Oh, there they go.
Well, we already know which one's the outburst because it's changed the color green.
Nope. Because that was the alpha now. Alright, now we get to the good bit.
Hey, Carnotaur!
Designing the Carnotaur. So, since this was your choice, you have a choice between 5 skins. Alpine, Tundra, Savannah, Steppe, or Arid.
I've always kind of liked the Savannah and Steppe.
So we'll do Savannah first.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. I have to put in that one just because literally there is no normal life extension ones here, which is so stupid. But let's see, what's exactly...
You're confused with a toucan?
Yeah, now get this. The grassland, like the toucan is what helps increase your forest department, but decreases your grassland, and the gazelle is what decreases your... Oh no, I think it's an impala? It's the African animal. I think it's an impala.
Think of anthers.
But yeah, that one increases that. But then you got the bird, which is literally like it's a canary joke. It's like the whole it will be fine in any confined space. So like it decreases both of them. It's like so some of these increase them like drastically. Like that almost doubles it for 3.0.
Jeez.
No, I don't really worry about that. There's only some dinosaurs I've had to. I think yeah, with those two viability, I need to keep it. I can't really mess with its viability anymore. Social. Yeah, it can handle 2 to 3 of itself. Which is what we want, because we're going to put 2 of it. So far, this one's going to cost us 3 million, which isn't that much now that we've got 17 million. Almost 18 million.
Yeah, the 30-something% able to fail, though.
Yeah, well, luckily enough, after I click this, I'll show you. Yeah, let's look at that. Oh, that's probably why we wanted the building to destroy, because we had a storm earlier. Already.
No, this is not a Twister.
Nope. Luckily enough, that's more like audible now, because you always know when there's a twister involved, because there's usually this really loud thunder crack. So they're all being repaired. Yeah, I'm waiting till the second one's done, because if I release the first one without the second one's gonna get very cranky. Yeah, and this is thanks to the Doctor Wu thing. Like normally, without the Doctor Wu thing, I would not consider putting these in the park, because when the storms hit, the predators especially get really cranky, very fast.
Because they don't like stormy weather.
Yeah,
they just don't like the rain.
They just don't like storms, and for some reason, like I kind of understand the predators have a higher chance of getting cranky than the herbivores. Like their comfort bar is usually like way off to the end. But with the Dr. Wu thing, one of the things that you unlock on his first island is you actually get to unlock the ability to calm them the fuck down.
So pretty much slip them in the food some happy drug.
You literally change the genome so they always have a chill pill. Alright, cool. I'll put some goats in here. Goats! So we'll put a goat feeder
Near the door?
Oh shit, I forgot there was a gate there. I'll put one over here since it gives that corner purpose. And being this area's open, I'll just put one back here. Release the first one. I'll release the second one and then we're gonna look. Ooh, that's pretty. And then once the other one was released, we'll name all 4 predators.
Well done on completing that.
Alright, we just got them happy.
So hey, can you unglitch?
Can you go get water? Yeah, water's that way. Go get the water.
Alright, so at least now I know that he likes his environment, he just needs a friend, which he's gonna get.
Ooh.
See, that looks more natural.
Mm.
Though, I kind of like that one, because that one is like an albino looking one.
It's like a normal albino.
And I'll wait till he goes in before I...
Just running in.
Yeah, so they're quite happy with this enclosure. That's good. Alright, now to actually name our predators. So first off, of course these two are fighting again. So... yeah, Jolene. Okay, sure. We got Jolene and Philip! Philip. And then over here... there you go. You can be Jub Jub.
Jub Jub!
And you... I'm actually going to use one that I saw from a TV show. Toro!
Toro! And he has horns too.
Yeah. That's why it's because like that's in the Camp Cretaceous series, that's what the Carnotaur, they kept calling the Carnotaur in that series. They kept calling it Toro. I don't know if that's actually how you spell it. I'm guessing how they spell it is the T-O-U-R or something like that.
Well, we name it this way.
Yeah. So glad they're happy. So we've got 2 Carnotaurs already, and I think that we're going good so far. Yeah, see, a moment ago we were only like 600 or something, now we're at 1,062 rating, and we haven't even filled half the park. Like we're less than half. And the variety penalty is just telling us that we have 4 out of 16, meaning people want more dinosaurs. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's right. People are gonna want more hotels. Yeah, ooh, shit. But that's why I put this section over here. Nope.
Yes, let's further guests in the enclosures. Jurassic Park and World has not taught us anything else from this.
Hey, I believe if you could swing ahead to Hammond that it was a good idea, I believe that you could actually convince him to do it.
Here, go camp in the freaking herbivore enclosure. Nothing's gonna happen. Hey, where's Jerry? Crushes under a goddamn stegosaurus foot.
It's like, God bless him, but like, yeah, I do agree. It's just like, we're staying to expect. It's that logic. Logic was very much expended.
Well, we had this. Well, nothing in all the objects wasn't expended. It's just everything else was. Like hiring one guy to be your tech guy.
Yeah, that was probably like... I know he was a genius, but yeah, that was probably one of the really silly moments. And then he says that he has a knack for like judging people, and it's a gift. And I'm like, with Nedry, I very would doubt that. If it's a gift, it's one you should return.
You get it wasn't working for you that day.
I shall curve it.
Curve it.
Now, technically I'm not going to need this going back to the monorail, however, I have noticed something. You see how there's a shit line of people, even though there's this? Even though there's a monorail, there's like a whole bunch of people walking. And that's because for some reason, people bitch about wanting a monorail station. No, because I can't do that. People bitch about wanting a monorail station. Except for the fact that when they have it, people use it, but then you still see a shit ton of people walking. For some reason.
Some people don't like trains.
So, literally, if you want to watch like a whole lot of people going to certain places and you want people to visit your enclosures, always build at least a road to them. So we want to curve it that way so we can curve it on the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to curve it that way. Is that going to be too... Yeah, that's too close, but if I do it the other way... Yep.
Just make it drift.
Because like that's kind of why like I knew all of this part couldn't be flattened to the same level without some dicky maneuvering over here. Because if I did, you'd see like this big flat cliff there that I couldn't use anything for. So that's why I decided to do this little bit and decided I was going to make this little part for the hotels and stuff.
Oh, it's a power station. Beware of the raptors.
Why do you fear the raptors?
Well, you find them in the power area.
That's because there were people there and they're smart they're smart bastards, so they know that with the power out people would go there.
See? Beware of the raptors.
But I'm going to make sure there's no power outages as long as I'm not a muppet.
And hire a fat guy to do your count. Do everything computering in your place.
You've made our power supply more reliable and secure.
And look, he's having a little sounds here. What the hell's that?
Alright, so...
Oh, you got a crustacean award or something.
Look, with all the activity on Isla Sorna, it takes real skill to manage that location from a security standpoint. With your high reputation, the island is clearly in capable hands.
There we go.
Where's those people come from? That's this. They appeared out of nowhere. How did they get there? How did they get here? They just appeared out of that place. Are they the workers living in those places?
Nope. Magic. Yeah, nope.
Throw them the Indoraptor closure. Throw them in there.
No, actually, I'm gonna reposition them. I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Lucky enough, it's not going to complain about that because technically the monorail stations, like stations that exist at the moment, actually have ends and entries, so they're not going to complain. You just gotta shut people up for a while.
Go to the hotel corner. Why? Because there's about 4 of them over there. What's over there? Nothing just yet.
Because now, the way I see it is like you got the hotels over here, right? This is where a lot of the normal people are going to be staying. But it's like, if you pay the premium edition, you can stay at these hotels, the ones that are right by the damn the Indorexes and all the other carnivores, so you get to wake up and hear them roaring your balls off.
Roaring and hoping that they haven't broken out yet. I mean...
Spare no expense.
Not broken out. Yeah.
Just to make sure they stay happy, where is it? We want restroom.
Place to poop. Wait, this is a hotel. Shouldn't they have toilets inside?
Nope.
Yes, spare no expense.
So...
Okay, gives you good drinking.
Oh, first I'm going to put a fast food and gift shop in them. I'll put them here, so... Oh, guess. Gift shop.
So where the monorail station go?
I'm gonna put that down in a moment. I'm probably gonna put it around here because it does. As long as it's like close enough, they don't really care. They just don't want. Like they complain about people walking too far for these places, yet they'll still walk there. Just weird. Silly. Alright, so fast food. Of course we're going to go down there. Feast. Max that out. 22 bucks. And gift shop. No, I got night. We can go over to the other place. So good. The Barb Soul can. Cool. Alright, so are you guys happy on those? Let me check. You guys are happy on food and drink. You're 82. Is there someone else that's complaining about food and drink? Oh, you guys. Okay, I'll get to you.
Oh yeah, you guys over there.
So, food and drink, these guys are good. Shopping, they want more of. Fun, they're fine. And toiletries, they want more. Oh yeah, because there's technically only there's 4 hotels and 1 restaurant. But I actually haven't upgraded that. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. And see, like, see how all these people are bitching about monorail. It's like
walk.
Yeah, there's. I'll put this down. Not that. I'll put this down, and they're still going to bitch about. They're not going to bitch about the monorail station anymore, but they're still going to walk. There it is. Actually, yeah, I could put that in.
Alright, that turns that way. Yeah, it fits.
Oh shit! I didn't realize the time. So we'll wrap it up for now, my friends.
Yeah.
I've still got a bit of building to do, but you guys will... Yeah, I just realized the time. You guys will still see more of this in the coming episodes. I'll probably unlock the main missions for next episode, and that way you guys will get to see the good bits next episode. But for now, my friends, leave alive. Leave alive.
Live alive.
Leave alive. Leave being alive. Leave a like. Leave a subscribe. Check the videos, and we shall see you in the next video.
Thank you and goodbye.